It just shows why he's successful.
Yeah.
Because the way he views the world is resilience, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime he feels pain, anytime he's dealing with self-doubt, he talked about it throughout this whole project. His way of viewing it is combating it.
Yeah.
Not losing to it, not submitting to it. He's using his pain as a benefit. Other people are crippled by it.
Yeah, right? Because it's one thing to identify the problem, and there's another thing to find a solution for it. Track number 4 is called Easy. Uh-oh.
My life was never
easy.
Damn, yeah. Oh, that was from Game and Kanye, right?
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Maybe he took the whole beat and rapped on it. He don't think?
Or maybe he's just talking about how this shit is easy. That's how he is, right?
What if he took the beat and rapped on it?
Then he'll talk
Would you fuck with that? Like, would you appreciate that? Because Wayne used to do that shit.
Yeah, bro. That's dope. They call me Lazy F baby, and the
F ain't for flaw. He never said what it was for. He just said I don't think it wasn't.
Never said phenomenal one time. He got my ass thinking. I was like, well, it does sound like that.
It makes sense. Phenomenal. Appreciate it. I got spell bee tomorrow. Yeah. They're like,
spell phenomenal.
Well,
F.
First letter.
In the back of his inner child's mind's crevice, his mind of the inner child's inner child, he said, I'm going to do easy.
Hold on, man.
He said, I'm going to do easy and blow the whistle. Because if I do them both, then I'm back in the 2000s. That means essentially I'm featuring Game twice and Kanye.
That boy's
bad.
Created my own kingdom, all these hooks and verses, all the bridge to Tabithia. Kick so many women to the curb, I hurt my tibia. Big body Bentley, call that shit Mr. Olympia. I got a Porsche logos a horse, baby, Gideon. I know that I'm close to a Billy like I'm Phineas. Cynthia, gotta check for rats under my rug, set up my lineage. It's on 5, they don't wanna pass the torch. If we don't get along, then I'ma probably keep it short with you. I know I'm connected to the source, I'm a sorcerer. Flight to California, whatever I asked for. God replied, yes, Russ. Knew I was a king at 21, like the divas. India, I just got that they treated me like I'm V-Rod. I'm focused on self-improvement, the rest of the shit is easy. It's easy. Shit. The rest of the shit is easy.
Alchemist is an incredible producer, man.
Yeah, this one was fire.
What did you think about the lead up to the beat? I didn't know when it was gonna drop.
Big body Bentley, call that shit Mr. Olympia. Rising up the ranks, but I ain't do it for insignias. Kick so many bitches to the curb, I hurt my tibia. Bag.
Fuck. He's done it a lot.
You're seeing different styles of Russ. Like,
yeah.
Those first 2 tracks were fast. Now he's rapping in his slow pocket. His bars, I feel like they were more complex versus what we heard a little earlier throughout the project.
Yeah.
Even like he had that slight bar with Billie Eilish and her brother. Like, I know that I'm close to a Billy like I'm Phineas.
Yeah.
And Phineas is Billie Eilish's brother, but he's closer to $1 billion. He's bagged.
Yeah, bro. Damn, that makes sense.
I fuck with that. But what about you? What were some of your takeaways?
That makes sense, what you just said, my bad.
That's a bar, right?
Yeah, for
I know
sure.
I'm close to a Billy like I'm Phineas.
Yeah, bro. Damn, that is a bar. I feel like he's talking about that halfway point, right?
Yeah.
And I think as the project, like, transitions, he's slowly closing that gap of getting to his better self. This is where he's more slower.
Yeah.
These are slower pocket beats, so this is him learning how to slow that time down and not be in a wicked race. Not buckling up, Buckle Up Freestyle, I feel like, was the time where he started slowing down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. It definitely changed the pace of everything.
For sure, man.
Wow. I like Russ in the slower pocket.
Me too, man.
I feel like he's dominant in that lane. And so I feel like he's a calculated guy too, right?
Yeah.
Like he probably plans everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think he has the ad-lib Chomp 3?
He's getting closer to that point.
To Chomp 3?
I think
so. Does he have a Chomp 3 and a Santiago dropping?
What if he does that? What if he does that? Like,
and like this is the features.
Yeah.
So I don't have features on here. Here's the feature one.
Think about the visualization of his life, man. I don't ever gotta leave. I'm getting mailbox money. Money's being sent to my house. I don't gotta leave to go work.
Drinking fucking kale shots, dummy.
We gotta leave.
Bag.
Hey, we have to leave our house every day to go to work to get money.
He can just bull at the crib.
He wake up from busting a nut. I'll go back to sleep.
Fuck it.
But he
doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't.
He'll make a hit in my book. I bet he got a fucking studio where he pulls a book and the bookshelf opens up and the fucking studio down there. I guarantee it.
Do you ever see his Joe Budden interview? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all his plaques on the wall? No, but imagine like walking up your stairs. You're looking at all your accomplishments.
I remember when I made that.
What can you be sad about? I mean, there's a lot to be sad about, right? But I feel like it'll put you in a position to appreciate a lot more.
Even sadness is a perception, though.
For sure, yeah.
You know, I feel like people choose to be sad.
Yeah, but they don't know. Some people aren't aware. I be feeling like some people aren't aware.
Or they choose not to be aware. I remember I heard for years about my perception being key to everything.
Yeah.
There was it wasn't up until not too long ago where I started viewing even bad times as good.
Yeah.
That's a hard learned trait though, but it's because I didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like people, whether they want to be cognizant or not, like you choose that.
Yeah,
I hear people say that, I was like, yeah, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like they're aware, bro. I feel like everyone's aware.
Mm.
We're not fucking idiot bimbos, you know? We got a fucking brain inside. We're not two monkeys banging a gong together.
There's just a lot. That's a deep conversation. There's a lot that plays into it, I feel like.
Yeah, it could be.
I feel like there's a lot that we're privileged to learn. Like, I feel like a mushroom trip is something that kind of opened my eyes to that. And especially coming from where we come from, bro, all we know is, like, all we see is gang shit. And there's neighbors that I had that I know, yeah, we had the same circumstances, but in my house, at least I had love. They didn't have a parent to show them any kind of, their mom's on crack, their dad's in jail.
Yeah.
Their only brother that they look up to is a gang banger. He killed people, you know his story, so you're drawn to that. You don't have, at that point, you don't have the options for choices. You're just doing what you see. Unless somebody brings it out of you.
That's true, I guess, yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of ways to look at it. That's just how
I
I see
have
it.
a different view on it because I feel like I wasn't taught like to view myself in the light that I view myself.
That's facts, yeah.
But like just my experiences, I feel like everyone has the power. I just feel like people don't want to say they have the power. You know,
Yeah.
It takes people longer. Like I didn't view myself this way till I was in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Some people view it earlier than me.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where they come from though. Then you got people growing up over here, and some people don't even grow from a tough place, and they spread negativity.
I'm focused on self-improvement. The rest of this shit is easy.
So everything else in fucking life is easy, basically. You know.
But that's crazy because self-improvement is
It's
like...
a hard ass thing to do.
Track number 5 is called Reflection. Like the title already.
The whole project's been a reflection, right? He's been real introspective on this.
Back with Boy Wonder. Chomp 2.5. They say the best way to complain about something is to make it real, but I rarely get a second to put me first. Fucked a lot of women, but I chalk it up as research. Told her I need head first. I can't just jump in feet first, like before I look forward. Can you throw that thing in reverse? Built a great wall of me, professional bricklayer, intentional risk taker, successional hit maker. Safe to say it's in my nature, boy, like Ric Flair, this Taylor. Yeah, I grant my own wishes cause I think I can. See, my life is just reflection of who I think I am. Me who I know I am.
Boy Wonder always has some fire ass samples though.
They sound really good together. You think he's adding more, as the songs are going, he's adding more layers to it? He's talking in the beginning of songs.
Well, he's been doing it now. He's been doing the intros since the beginning. He's been fucking saying Chomp 2.5 no fucking every damn near every song.
If you guys
For real.
didn't know, and that's dope. Also, he was giving a shout out to the producer. You know, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people don't do that because you don't need to, because they're gonna be in the
Song credits.
exactly. What do you think he was talking about in the intro?
I mean, dude, he starts the verse off saying this shit got me reminiscing.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna be big, but then he goes to I need a minute, but rarely got a second to put me first. You know, like I love the wordplay on that.
Oh, yeah, I
But
catch
then
that.
like the time scheme, but then like that's genius. You know.
Damn, I didn't
like I
catch
need
that.
a minute. I rarely got 1 second to put me first. You know, like I barely had the time to do that for myself, and I feel like I definitely relate to that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about helping this person out, or like, oh, they need me over here, but when am I ever like, oh, I need this for me. I need to take this time for me.
Yeah.
Like this is him reflecting right now. Like that's fire, bro. I love to get into the minds of the artists.
Yeah.
Like when they really write how they feel. Man, dude, I feel like there's always gems in that. But what about you? What do you think about the intro?
The way he introed the first verse is one of my favorite intros from a verse. Because he added more melody towards the end, right? That's why I speak first and think later. Developed a thick layer. Built a great wall on me. Professional bricklayer. Intentional risk taker. Successional hit maker. And that's why I love melodies, because it really puts emphasis on the syllables.
Yeah.
But also, once you connect the syllables and what he's saying, it's something that's hard, man.
Intentional risk taker.
Yes, bro.
People are scared to take risks. He does it on purpose.
Exactly. With intent, right?
That's fire, bro.
Built a great wall of me, professional bricklayer. Like that's fire because that's so deep because he did build his own empire, right?
Yeah.
And he's like a person that pushes like, bro, you gotta lay those bricks down. The bricks aren't gonna magically get up and stack each other.
And he did that shit. Diamond Records, you know.
He did it, like
he
you
built
said.
it up with his boy.
He has his own what? Discord.
Yeah, his own Discord. He has his own label. Makes his own beats.
Come on,
taught
man.
himself how to sing. Writes his own raps. Like he's back. And even what led up to that too. I like he's like the truth doesn't have to be rehearsed. That's why I speak first and think later.
Damn, that's a hard line.
You know, like I don't have to worry about what I say because I'm always saying the truth.
Right, exactly.
Like y'all always got to be worrying about what you say because you're fucking liars. I developed the habit of speaking first and thinking later. That boy's bag, bro.
Yeah. See, my life is just a reflection of who I think I am.
And that's so true.
And we can all view him, right?
That's so true.
We all view him. So if that's what his life is, then obviously he thinks of himself as a king, right? Like I'm on top of the fucking world, man.
And also how I thought that was like he controls his life. Like his life is going whatever direction he wants it to because that's what he thinks of.
Yeah.
Like he embodies what he thinks of. You can tell a lot about how a person is or how a person thinks based on their appearance.
Yeah.
Because if you see somebody, you can tell what type of person they are.
That's facts.
You know, because they're just a reflection of what's going on in here. You see a messy, unorganized person, always in a rush. You know what's going on up top.
It's messy and probably
They're always in a fucking rush. They have a lot of things going on in their head.
Yeah.
You see someone moving at their own pace in life. Oh wow, they're calculated. They're slow. They understand what's going on. Yeah. You know, because moving fast doesn't always mean you're moving well.
Just the way he views himself. He kind of said it a couple times in the project.
The whole fucking He
says like. He's not saying he's the creator, but he's saying he's a spawn from the creator. I'm a sorcerer. You know, he referenced that in another track. And this one he's saying,
buckle up.
Buckle up. You know, he talks about God. Like I feel like I'm God because I ask myself things and I get it. You know,
I'm talking to myself.
I'm talking to myself. You know, that's a dope way to view yourself. Like,
and it also shows spirituality more so. Like you believe you're part of the universe.
Yeah, for sure.
You believe the universe is part of you. So that's why he asks himself for what he wants because he can grant it because he is everything. He's all encompassing. Yeah,
bro, and he makes me think about what I believe.
Yeah.
I feel like all of us, we're not God, but we have a God in us. Each person has a God in you, and it's up to you to tap into that.
You got to think each person is the same.
What?
Do you think each person is the same person? They say that you're living multiple lives, so like you are me and I am you. So whoever you think is the overall entity is also everyone else living their life in multiple versions so that they can become the complete version of themselves because it takes you so long to be but like there's no way you've lived this life perfect. So if reincarnation is real, you're gonna live again because you've made your mistakes. A perfect man would live a life with no mistakes.
Yeah. So
they say that you're split into multiple people, all the humans on earth, living all multiple lives so you can make every mistake but also make every right choice.
Damn, that's deep as fuck. So do you feel like that's why some certain people are attracted to you?
Yeah, maybe you're attracting yourself.
They say like a relationship is a mirror of you. It's a reflection of yourself.
It is. Who you keep around you is who you are. I'm getting my summer shred on, you know?
Yeah.
But that boy lost 30 pounds and he still had dead weight on him.
Woo! So far, man, I'm liking... I did not want to skip each song. Like,
yeah.
I feel like each sample got better.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I love the back half of this project more. But this is just my preference from Russ.
Yeah.
Sit down, spoon feed, and like I feel like I'm leaving it with a lot from like track 4 and 5.
Yeah.
I hope he closes it right.
Track number 6, we got Perfectionist.
So reflection and perfectionist.
You think this is an extension from that?
The beats sounded like they transitioned into each other well. Did you hear it? Let's go right into it.
Yeah. I gotta let this one breathe a little bit.
You said it earlier too. His sample have gotten better every track.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the best sample to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful, beautiful, and he even lets it breathe. True artistry.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna let y'all take this in before I go. Oh man, he's about to wrap his ass off.
I'm a recovering perfectionist, a self-destructive specialist. My 30-second session with my therapist is evidence that I can't see I've made it. I'm like D. Brown, wow. I got a couple chapters I'm ashamed to read out loud. I'm in my Depeche mode, try to just enjoy the silence. It's so hard to let go. Once I do, I'm free.
Rapping his
Bro,
ass
he's rapping his ass off. What the fuck?
Like we're not even halfway through the verse, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, right? His intro to
I'm
the
a
verses,
recovering perfectionist, a self-destructive specialist. My 30-second session with my therapist is evidence that I can't see I made it. I'm like D. Brown, wow. I got a couple chapters I'm ashamed to read out loud.
Damn.
That's deep, and I relate to that shit.
I'm working on it though.
Imagine, but imagine go to a fucking therapist, you gotta read all your problems.
Yeah.
I got a couple chapters I ain't trying to read out loud.
Yeah. That's hard.
We've
It's hard
all
for me to
done
say.
some shit that we don't want to say.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Imagine having to talk to somebody else and having them judge you and like dissect you and all that shit.
Yeah.
That boy's bagged. I'm a recovering perfectionist, a self-destructive specialist.
Damn.
Isn't that the complete opposites?
Yeah.
Or also the same, because you can't have one without the other.
Yeah. You can't recover without being self-destructive. That boy's
Bagged.
hard. Yeah.
And you can't be a perfectionist without being self-destructive.
Or being a specialist at it.
Because how can you be a perfectionist? Because you're always worrying about being great at everything, which means in turn you're always tearing yourself down at what you're not great at.
Barely been taking care of me, was rarely there for me. My inner child scared me. I punished him unfairly. We need more solidarity.
Oh, I was gonna say we need to stop because he's bad.
Holy shit.
Can we work our way up to that part?
The hardest step is walking past my threshold.
Yes, dude. Need to take my coat off, settle in, ignore the dress code. I need to stop trying to...
What's Depeche?
Depeche?
Fuck,
I'm
you
not
so
sure.
fancy, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure
He's
what
so
Depeche
fancy.
Mode
I don't
is.
even know what Depeche is, but it sounds like it fits whatever the fuck he's trying to tell me.
Yeah,
Whatever
right?
he's trying to tell me, it makes sense.
That's a crazy concept, though.
Like, trying to enjoy the silence, so it's so hard to let go. I know it's me versus me. I know it's not your job to reaffirm what I believe.
That's no
So
one's
many
job.
people look for approval
Validation.
from other people. Please big me up. Please, I need that. I don't look for what I lack in someone else I see. Everyone gets not everyone. Most people get in relationships nowadays because that person embodies something they don't have.
Yeah, exactly. That's facts.
I'm looking for somebody to have what I don't have so I can get better at what I don't have.
Yeah, bro. No, facts.
He said I don't look for that in someone else.
Exactly. I don't need that. Rob myself of so much joy, I'm making payments to myself. I'm still in debt, though. That's hard, man.
Fuck, man.
I just love the message he has, bro. He doesn't like he doesn't stay boxed into society's rules. Like, I'm a standout. I stand by myself. I'm gonna talk for myself, and I'm gonna get what I want for myself.
Yeah.
And I don't need nobody's approval for it.
I've been really there for me. My inner child scared me. Would you say you're giving to a lot of people?
Yeah.
Would you say that you struggle with giving to yourself a lot?
the most? Yeah.
Have you ever thought about you didn't give to your inner child? Like, that dude's bagged. I never thought that.
Yeah.
Like, I never put it in that perspective. Of, like, when I neglected myself for the love I needed, I never thought I was hurting myself and my inner child. And silencing that. Because your inner child is like your creativity. Your inner child is like your voice. And in turn, like, we're hurting ourselves by doing that. But I never thought of it that way.
That's your most vibrational state, right? Like,
Yeah.
when you're able to just get out of your own way and receive things. That's a different kind of, like...
And give things.
And give things, yeah. Giving, yeah, for sure. But, like, you're in the motion, right? We take ourselves out of the motion by being in a rush and fucking you're so cluttered with so much bullshit. You're just, I gotta get this done. Fuck you. Get the fuck out the way. Look at the way people drive now, dude. People are way more erratic and fucking... I should be Fast and Furious 10. Russ is giving himself that medication that his soul needs, bro. You need to hear this. Like, I need to be more fair to myself. I need more solidarity.
Maybe this project was more for him than for us.
I think so. Woo! I think so, man. Yeah.
I love the winner who I am, my life specially fairly. This industry's primarily fake. You can't deny, but you silent publicly, but showing love to me in private. You cannot save somebody if they simply don't want to save themselves. I should've known what time it was. The stab in the back don't hurt us when you turn and see whose knife it was. I'm just trying to find the love, looking everywhere but within. A white rapper.
The layers of the lyrics before we get into it, like, he's implementing the melodies in between, like, at spots I don't know he's gonna do it at.
And he's speeding up the flow,
myself.
slowing it down too.
He only does it in a line.
The stab in the back don't hurt. It's when you turn and see whose knife it was.
Yes, dude. Fuck.
God damn.
Because everyone stops at the stab in the back, right? That's not
it.
the real pain you get from it.
It's when you find out who it was.
Yeah, woo!
Like, fuck, that boy
Russ.
Russ. He's capable of this. So he sets a bar so high, it's hard when I hear anything else. This type of rap is like GOAT status rap.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
You know, like, the GOATs have to have that type of rap available.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think those first 2 songs were meant for? What I think.
Fucking public, man.
Yeah, not only that, I feel like that was the mentality of him being in a rush. Like you said, he's more tapped in on these.
Yeah.
He's
right
calm,
away.
Bro. Right
we
away.
Fucking knew it.
Right away. He's more, bro. He's so intellectual and like introspective on here, like on a different level.
Then get down to who I am because my fear is a container of my greatness. I hate this weight. This is just a test of patience. The pain from all my mistakes is just something I need more grace with. My bruises became my muses. My pain had multiple uses. Went from fuck y'all to forget y'all, from middle fingers to deuces.
He said, wait, this is just a test of patience. The pain from all my mistakes is just something I need more grace with. My bruises became my muses. My pain had multiple uses.
That's hard.
That's fucking deep. He feels the most pain because he was in a rush throughout that shit, and that's why he's getting it.
Yeah. And like he didn't give himself any sympathy, right? And no type of grace with myself, dude. And like that's like a real self-destructive. But that comes from being a perfectionist, right? It's a bad trait to have, but you know, it gave him his empire. But these are the wounds that you get along that road.
Anyone who achieves something that's worth having is gonna have a little bit of that in them, right?
Yeah,
you
man.
can't get nothing worth having in life without having some of that obsessiveness,
yeah,
perfectionist qualities, you know.
Yeah, man. Look at the greats, Kobe, all these people.
Everybody. Kobe was meticulous.
Yeah, bro.
The greats are though.
Yeah,
you
man.
have to be. You have to be. You want to lay on your ass, you can be average.
Yeah, exactly. See what you get from that. I was looking for love everywhere but within. It's really all within you, right?
Yeah.
Like before you get validation for someone else, you need to learn how to be by yourself and love yourself. And have sympathy for yourself. Before you can give it to anybody else. And that makes sense, right? That's a lot of toxicity that, personally, that I know I've had in past relationships. Because I didn't love myself.
Yeah.
I loved someone else more than I did myself.
Like, he has a unique way of viewing the world. Like, I feel like it's not a different way that I view it, but I've never heard it expressed that way.
Yeah.
For instance, how he views his fear. Because my fear is a container of my greatness.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck ever viewed, like, fear as a container of greatness?
Yeah.
But, like, you don't achieve other things because you're, like, all your greatness is bottled up in maybe what could happen. Or like, you don't know the outcome, so you don't want to push that boundary.
Yeah.
But that's where all the greatness lies. And fear is just this bottling thing that holds it down.
Yeah.
Like, that's genius. Like, the way he views things is amazing, bro.
And that goes back to the intentional risk taker.
Yeah.
All this is from intention. That goes back to the line in the beginning of the project. I went out on a limb because I know that's where the best fruit is. Something along the lines, right?
That's how he is.
That's how he is. That's the kind of person he is, man. And it makes you view yourself like, okay, like, is there anything I'm fucking afraid of that's holding me back? Let me get over that because it's capping off my ceiling of where I can be.
What do you think he meant by my bruises became my muses? And my pain had multiple uses.
He's seen the other side of it. Instead of harping on the negative part of it, he flipped it and used it as like something motivation, something to build his foundation with.
It just shows why he's successful.
Yeah.
Because the way he views the world is resilience, bro. Anytime he feels pain, anytime he's dealing with self-doubt, he talked about it throughout this whole project. His way of viewing it is combating it.
Yeah.
Not losing to it, not submitting to it.
Yeah.
He's using his pain as a benefit. Other people are crippled by it.
Yeah, right? Because it's one thing to identify the problem, and there's another thing to find a solution for it.
Two different things. One's fucking holding you down like an anchor at the bottom of the sea.
And I will say, yeah, bro, I appreciate him for having that message because I'm sometimes a victim of that.
Yeah.
I know my problems, but I'm not always cognizant of how to fix them, or I'm not putting that much time in. What should I do to change it?
Yeah.
But I know all of them. But he shows you the other side, the potential you could be if you get over it.
Was this your favorite track off the project?
For sure. Is this the best you've heard him in a rap? In a rap bag?
It's tough because he does have crazy rap bags, but it's one of my favorite.
As far as subject matter.
It's something I want to go back to for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorites. The great thing about Russ is I feel like he's still getting better.
Yeah, that's facts.
He wants to be the GOAT and he's continually getting better.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a matter of time before people start putting him in that discussion. Do you think it has to do with his skin?
You know what?
But I don't view him as a white rapper.
I was just about to say that.
I mean, I know his skin color is white, but I don't know. He just doesn't... He's not... Like, even when I think of white rappers, he's not the first thing that comes to mind. It's like Mac and Jack Harlow.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But he is technically a white rapper.
I don't view him as a white rapper. And do you feel like that's his art is a reason? because you can't put a color on I love or all of you, right?
All to you.
All to you. You can't put a color behind that kind of sound.
Many of his records.
When I'm with you, you
When
can't
I'm
put
with
a,
you,
that just
yeah.
sounds like a soul singing.
I'm not one of the people who runs to color
Yeah.
to like distinctify artists.
For sure.
Like
man.
if you're an incredible artist, you're an incredible artist.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with Jack Harlow. I don't really think about his skin.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I fuck with Russ. I don't really think about his skin. I fuck with Lil Baby. I
Yeah.
fuck with Drake. You know, but him saying it out loud is like, oh, that is a conversation that happens. Because it's not a conversation that we have.
No, for
like we
sure.
don't judge great artists based on skin color. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Like some people hold M really high. He's not in my go conversation. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with his skin color.
Exactly.
You know? So let us know if you guys enjoyed Chomp 2.5.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what was your favorite track from here. Definitely the outro for me, bro.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man.
Reflection, right?
Reflection. Yeah. I love the outro, man.
This is probably my favorite Chomp series.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2.5. These back 4 songs are probably going to stay in my rotation for a minute.
For sure, man.
You know?
Yeah, I think so too, bro.
I like Russ doing this by himself, hearing more from his side.
If this is what's gonna hold us over for his project, I'm satisfied. Like sonically as a whole, bro, I love the collaborations with the producers.
Yeah.
I love those old school producers, you know, like
That's
for him
dope.
Yeah, for him to make a song with them because it's a nostalgic sound.
Yeah.
And make it get a present day vibe. That's hard to do.
That's crazy.
You don't
right?
sound like a '90s rapper.
And that shows like he's plugged up too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Bro.
Like he asked for the beat and he gets it back. They ain't gonna just give that shit to anybody.
No.
They're gonna be like, who the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
like
dude.
that shows he has respect, at least from the inside community of the rap game. We hope you guys enjoyed another breakdown with Scratching the Surface. Chomp 2.5 was fire.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't heard it yet, make sure you check it out. I'll drop the link below in the comments. If you guys like this breakdown, click the rest of our YouTube page and you can see other breakdowns that we've done. But until next time, it's your boy K,
It's your boy E.
and we'll catch you on the next one.